Off Track Podcast, episode 16. We're here in person with the Duke Man and the one and only Anthony Wreckless Combs.
Yeah. What's good? Off Track.
Now, if you're wondering, who the heck is that guy? Anthony, can you explain your relationship with the fixed gear scene?
My relationship with the fixed gear scene dates back to, I don't know the exact date, but all I can tell you is straight out of high school, I was gunning for the top spot, trying to be on the team of Grime team, basically. And my riding style, everything I did, I painted my bike to look like a gorilla bike when the Grime was first coming up. I've been in the game for a long time, since before there was fixed gear freestyle. So I was tarking before anything and just riding track bikes. I've just been like, you know, kind of a guy who like broke into the scene and then like kind of tapered off. But like I think I made my mark in a couple of distinctive ways. But yeah, I've always been following the scene, and I think I'm part of the scene in a special way, you know.
So, what do you think was your favorite bike? You know, not necessarily like FGFS oriented, but like when you're coming up, a lot of the people who watch are they're intrigued by how we used to build our bikes. You know, it's like they didn't have any insight into that. So I'm curious or if you had any, like what your favorite bike was from back in the day.
My favorite bike from back in the day would have to be I had a mountain bike. Excuse me, I had a mountain bike that we shaved, me and this company called Shorty Fats. We shaved the dropouts off of this mountain bike, and then we stuck in track dropouts. Cause
you wanted the straight
What year was this?
This was like, fuck. Man, I'm telling you, I'm going to be bad with the years.
Guess.
Like what era of FGFS? Like 700C era?
Yeah, did you have a Grime Go?
This is when the leader TRK was
Okay,
was
cool.
coming out.
We're talking like 2009 probably.
Yeah.
Were you 26? Was it a 26 mountain bike?
I was 26,
Dang.
and I was riding 26s, and I was living really close to the Phil Wood Hub manufacturing plant. And so Shorty Fats would make bikes and put Shorty Fats parts on them.
Dang.
Yeah, because Shorty Fats was like right there.
Yeah, so like right next to Phil Wood, so they had the inside deal.
When it came to the FGFS part, though, they were like, all right, we need to do some research and development, because Phil Wood doesn't have any fixed gear freestyle parts. So they ended up getting me a downhill DMR fork.
Oh, yeah.
With a 20 millimeter axle. And a custom Phil Wood fucking
20 mil Phil Wood front hub.
Phil Wood front hub.
And that was your favorite bike?
Like, it was in a way, because it was when I was like the hungriest, I feel like.
Word.
Like riding bikes, even though I broke the shit out of it. And then like there was a series of mountain bikes that we did that to. I think those bikes like were what made me like good, because when I hopped on a track like
a TRK style bike,
and then when the bottom bracket started becoming like no more negative bottom bracket drop, I was yoked like from this big ass bike to like a light like fixed gear freestyle specific bike.
Right.
Yeah, but I liked those bikes because fucking dude, like I wasn't supposed to be doing the stuff that I was doing on those things.
And it was like even for what they were making, it was still ahead of its time, right? Because did you see anybody else? Like what made you want to go 26? Like it was just.
Were you ever on 700s?
I was on 700s. I was tarking. Like I was the mountain bikes that I had previous to when like we shaved the dropouts off, I was sticking 700s on those, and I had a suspension fork with like 700s.
Damn,
dude, I was like,
that's wild.
Yeah, I was hungry, dude. I was like anything to ride drivetrain.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
So before we get into more stories, Anthony gave his introduction of himself, but he was being very, very humble. So let me give a little explanation on Anthony's history. So Anthony has been part of some of the most famous fixed gear crews and had some of the most famous fixed gear sponsors in the world. We're talking like I-D, Grime, Turf, part of the Word is Bond video, heavily part of the Shredwell 2, Can't Fool the Youth 2 videos, and I-D also. You're part of the legendary I-D team.
Dang, the goats. The goats.
Yeah, so he's a San Jose native, and he's just been an incredible impact on the entire scene, both from a personality perspective and a riding perspective. His nickname was Anthony Wreckless Combs for a long time, for a reason, and it is an absolute honor to have him in the Off Track studio today.
Thank you.
So, also, I've been to Thailand with you.
Yes.
In 2014, which was like crazy, dude.
Sawadee Cup.
Sawadee.
Sawadee, baby.
What a time, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Let's start a little more towards like the beginning of your riding. Like, how did you find out about fixed gear freestyle?
All right, so check this out. You guys remember Narcotics, right?
Yeah.
All right, so across the street from where I lived, one of the guys from Narcotics, Carl, had a cousin named Andre. Andre was someone that I used to skate with a lot. And so this was like maybe my freshman year of high school. So Carl like gives or sells his cousin Andre his bike. It's a KHS. Dang, I forgot what bike it was.
Oh, the Flight 100.
Flight?
I think
Did it have the bend in the seat tube, or was it straight?
It was straight.
100.
But like,
Flight 100.
All right, yeah. So I was like, damn, this thing is sick. He was like, you gotta get one. He still had drop bars. He had like all this stuff, and I was like, I tried it out, and I was like, damn, this is weird. I'll get one if I can. Dude, I think like 2 months later, I found like a Schwinn Varsity, and fucking,
Yeah.
you know, you get started on one of those heavy bastards, and you just fucking, you're going, right? So I was like watching MASH SF and like watching these guys like bomb hills, and I was like, fuck yeah, like this is the lifestyle. This is about when the time like my parents started letting me like, you know, venture outside of like our complex. And so I started going downtown, and that's how I found out about I-D. And then
So
like,
I-D was already there?
it was it? I think so. I think SJF was already there. SJ Fixed.
Yeah, because it was the same building, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so like they would go on rides and stuff. I couldn't go on the rides because they would stay out a little bit later at the time. But yeah, I was like slowly getting in and seeing like who was around, because it was really easy to spot someone who had a fixed gear. Like once you knew, like, and you had one.
It's easy to be in tune with that. Once you know, are aware of fixed gears, you're like you can tell from a mile away, like, it's a fixed gear.
And then, dude, we all had spoke cards. Yeah. We all had like the top two like pads, all that stuff. So like,
that's a great era, huh?
Yeah, it definitely
so much customization.
So much, bro.
All your bikes are crazy colors, and like you're color coordinating with clothes and like shit.
Jumping ahead, like, do you remember my Yoming, with the wood?
The wood,
yeah,
the wood grain. That's still like one of the most unique bikes I've ever seen. That was a goat, I think. That was so sick.
I think it was. Was it the one with the seat tube clamp that was like integrated into the top tube? I don't know. Whatever one it was, like I was always customizing frames, dude. And back then, like at the beginning, dude, it was so much fun.
Yeah. What do you think? What do you think was your favorite? Like, I know mine was like buying the 650. Mm-hmm. Like that was like my pivotal moment of like, I was like, yeah, I'm down for this. What was that what was that modification that you did?
Like the 650
wheel? 650 front was like mine.
Dude, all right.
Because it was just like, it like unlocked so much.
Yeah, what was like your first mod that you were like, I'm in this shit?
Yes. Definitely my 650 as well.
Yeah.
Sick.
All right, so this guy, Andre, who I was talking about, he had a custom built by Phil Wood 650 with the Phil Wood hub. And it was in the front. But dude, like the way the wheel builder built it, he twisted the spokes.
Oh, so
like,
it looked like a snowflake?
Dude, it was so sick. It was the sickest wheel I've ever seen. And like the rest of my bike was jank. And then that just like set it off, dude. I was like Pursuit. I was like, yes,
yeah. Dude. The Pursuit, the Pursuit bars are my favorites.
Yes,
Pursuit drops.
They go down.
Yep.
So
just
sick.
like that.
Way better than bullhorns.
Yeah, dude. I was fucking flying, because where I used to live, downtown was actually down, so I would like fly downtown, and then have to back up. But yeah, I loved that ride. Like every time I did it, I fucking loved it.
Who was the first like memorable name that you met, like that people know today, or
that I met.
Yeah, like who was your first friend? Like how'd you?
Oh,
Because you were in the Wheel Talk crew and stuff. So like
Alex Blanco.
Dang.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, me and Alex Blanco, he's the reason why I learned like my trick portfolio is what it is, because him and I would like practice from sun up to sundown, like getting up in the morning to do something like, and like loving it and like wanting to go do that. That's where like I really felt that, and like he was right there all the time. And then after that, it was Matt Montoya.
Damn.
Who else got in the mix?
Jeff,
yeah.
R.I.P.
Jeff. Jeff and Scott Horton, and there's another guy from there that came into the scene. Matt Reyes came way later, a good amount later. But I saw him before, like I saw him his edits before I saw him.
Oh,
I was like, what the fuck? Why is this dude so good?
Dude, that's funny because that's most of our experience.
Yeah.
Like all the people that we looked up to were already established, but I feel like you kind of got established with them.
Yeah.
So it's a little different, right?
It's crazy to like say that I don't know. I know I don't give myself enough credit in a lot of these, like for a lot of the stuff, because like I feel like where's my edits? Like where are my solo edits? And like I've been in a lot of stuff, but like I think yeah.
Dude, you're the greatest writer ever to never put out an edit.
it's like legitimately.
I got the cheat code, bro.
You took the fast pass, bro, to being a pro.
Nah, but let me tell you though, like when it came to competitions and like writing, if the camera wasn't on, like I was fucking working hard, bro.
Yeah.
It was
I mean, just from like writing with you and like you fucking around is like one of the most dangerous things I've ever seen. Like
fucking liability, bro.
You really because it's like 90% of people are like, I'm gonna try this.
Yeah.
And then they give it that like, the 25% go, and they're like, oh, I can actually do this.
Yeah.
You literally can pull up at 125, and you're like, oh shit, it fucking worked, bro.
Yeah. Dude, let me tell you, I was the first one in the group to learn tuck nose.
You got good tuck nose, bro.
I don't have good tuck nose. I didn't have good tuck nose at the time. I was like, I would bunny hop and then throw my hands in the air, just like
that's how I do mine, bro. Why do you think I don't tuck nose?
Not even tuck them?
Yeah, I wouldn't tuck them.
You go straight up, right?
Yeah. And so like I was like, guys, what trick is this? Like, check this out. Look what I can do. We were at City Hall in San Jose, and I would like pull up, go like that, and then land. Dude, yeah. It's just always stuff like that, and then slowly like they're like, oh, that's called a tuck no. And then there's this edit in the I-D edit. And I did a tuck no there. We got like a barrier, like not a jersey barrier. What is it? Like the metal
like the
ones.
fence grates.
Yeah.
Dude, and then we put it up to a jersey barrier, and then I did a fucking like, it went from this to this.
They have seen that clip.
Yeah.
All right, so
I remember that clip.
That's like one of the first times I did it off
that was
something.
I-D rides SF, I think, right?
That's it. That's the one. Yeah.
It's a good video.
That shit was
2010.
Yeah.
2010.
2010, baby.
It's a good year. It's a good year.
It was.
Then
really
Slum was in that video too. So
Yes,
by
he was.
2010, you knew Slum.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
And then when did Devon come into the mix?
Oh man. I don't know. It was just so seamless. Like I felt like he was there already. I think he would be around. And then like what happened? Just like I remember when I met him, and like we shook hands. I was like, dude, sick, because he was already like trying shit.
Well, he seemed to, like, at least from an outside perspective, completely come out of nowhere.
Yeah.
It was like this guy showed up and he could already do perfect bar spins.
Because dude, he used to skate like before he did that, just like me. But he was like he's still like phenomenal at skating. Like
yeah, he was a really good skater. I always remember that.
Really talented guy, really talented dude. So yeah, he came on the scene. He had a PK Ripper. He had the
PK Snapper.
PK Snapper. Yeah. Yeah. Those motherfucking things used to snap like crazy.
Aluminum tubing, bro.
Is it entertaining to you as it is to us to see the kids basically go through the exact same thing that we went through? Like, starting, it's like you see the same trend that happened to us happening to kids again. And you're just like,
do you pay attention to the scene like that still?
Like a little. Well, the scene as far as fixed gear freestyle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, In
It's
a way.
okay.
All right,
It's
so
okay.
You can you can
look,
admit it. You
I
can
follow SMC on Instagram. Okay,
That's enough. That's
And
enough.
That's what I get, and then like, I'll follow people who I see on SMC do some sick shit.
Nice.
I'm like, fuck, this kid's got talent. I want to see this dude do stuff every day.
You just
Like,
follow all Koreans now?
yeah. Anybody from Korea?
Dude, they're all so good.
Yeah.
So what was your first sponsor?
My first sponsor.
Mm-hmm.
I'm probably gonna say Fast Bicycles, which was in San Jose. It's a bike shop like right down the street from my house. They
Word.
used to give me tubes. If I needed parts. they'd
Damn,
give
and
me
you left them
parts.
for MISD? It's fucked up.
Yeah, I know. It's cool because I still keep in contact with them to this day. Like,
Damn.
and yeah, it's still good. It's all good with them.
That's sick.
Yeah, that was my first sponsor though, and then yeah, Shorty Fats.
Shorty
Went over to
Fats.
Shorty Fats, and then I-D. And I'll just
Then
keep-
obviously Grime.
Yeah.
When did Grime? How'd you get the Grime Connect?
Oh my god, brother! All right, so I was making grime artwork, just like doing.
Oh,
it, 'cause
word.
I was the hugest fan. I was the biggest fan in the world of the grime. And the guy Andre, who got me into writing, showed me. He showed me a Wonka edit. I was like, "What the fuck?" Seeing these big tires and like this dude's doing wall rides.
Is this like Shredwell 1 type of era you're watching?
so,
like,
yeah,
like
like-
Mike Schmidt on the TRK
Yep,
and like
yep.
the Gorilla
Yeah.
and stuff? Cool.
Tory Thornton, dude.
Yeah.
I was like watching these guys. I was like, I have to be a part of this. So I'm like drawing like grime stuff. I'm watching Tory do shit that I would never do.
Yep.
And I was like, there's no way. There's no way I'm ever getting in. I got my bar spins clean. I was just like, all right, I can do bar spins at least, you know?
Yeah.
Like, and I'm using this super heavy bike to do it.
Dude,
so,
before we dude, your bar spins are like crazy.
Oh my god.
You have one of the craziest bar spins. Just
Yeah.
Bro.
like you can bunny hop over fucking shit and throw bar spins,
Okay,
dude.
I have such a vivid memory of you riding my bike in SJ when we went down there.
Yeah.
And you're literally doing a bar spin like my height on the bank that literally has like oil spilled on it.
Oh yeah, that was a slippery ass bank,
And
bro.
you're like,
I remember that.
you walked up to me and you're like, "Yo, is it cool if I ride your bike?" And
Yeah,
I was like, "Yeah." And then you do like a hot bar, and it's prime. Like you, as baby Jacob would say, you landed fucking bolts.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
yeah.
You also ate mad shit trying to 180 bar that bank.
Yeah,
Dude.
I did. I remember that.
But then you got
That
it super
slippery
clean.
motherfucker.
and I remember you like coming back up to me after your bar spin. And you're like, "I haven't ridden in like 2 years, bro." And
Yeah.
I'm like, this motherfucker pulls up to me and just lands like the cleanest bar spin I've
Dude.
ever seen.
You have so many clips in videos of riding other people's bikes.
Yeah,
doing
it's
tricks.
true. It's true. Not anymore, dude. Unless we film out here. But I got my fucking goat, bro. Like, you asked me like what my favorite bike was.
Yeah.
All right, I told you my favorite, but my second favorite, one that's always gonna be close to my heart, is that goat.
Which one?
That yellow goat with the fucking peanut butter wall tire.
Are you as
I missed
Specialized?
that tire.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I gave it. I gave it
I
to.
wish that
I gave
tire,
it to
you
pizza,
know?
bro. You didn't understand the
Too
weight
generous.
of it.
Where's pizza? He's supposed to be here, man.
I know. He's watching Spider-Man.
Yeah.
No, he
know I
knew
was
you were
coming.
gonna
He
give
knew I was
me.
coming.
Yeah.
I was gonna give him shit about that tire. He's like, your daddy found it, bro. You let your daddy throw that thing away. Are you serious, man? I hope you see this pizza. Hey, bro, you know I'm coming for you.
I remember buying it, right? And I sent the picture to JBall and I was
Yeah.
like, you will never guess what the fuck I just found
Yeah.
for $10.
$10.
$10, dude.
And it wasn't even the 2.1, you
Yeah.
know, the one that everybody had. It
Yeah.
was the fucking 2.35.
Oh
like
my god.
the
That's
fucking
the perfect
huge one, bro. And I was like, Pizza was like, yo, I need like a tire.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, I don't really have anything. I only have this
Yeah.
one. And I
Yeah.
pulled it out and he was just like, he's like, okay, yeah, I'll run it. And then he like wrote it one time and he's like, dude, it has too many knobs. And I'm like,
Too many knobs.
oh.
Yeah.
And now it's just in
Now
the
it's
landfill.
baby.
Yeah, it's in a
Pizza
landfill.
man.
Anyways,
It's all good.
Grime.
Grime.
Yep. How'd you
Alright.
get on Grime?
How did I get on Grime? Of course, the artwork. And then
Did they use the artwork that you would draw?
No, I
You
was
were
like drawing this stuff on like helmets and like,
Oh, cool.
on frames and like just like just I was copying like what I saw, and I don't know if Mike made the graphics. I think
he did.
The homie in New York, Leaf and Cheng, he was doing some of the artwork too, and I was just like copying that stuff because I
Sick.
was super into art at the time. I don't know if they caught wind of that, but my friends who I was surrounding myself with, they saw it, and they knew how much like the grime meant to me. I heard that Ed, fucking, and Mike were coming to town, coming to I-D, and I was like, yo.
You're like, this is my chance.
And then I heard that there was gonna be a competition. I was like, yo. So fucking, I got my skills together, made sure my bike was right, and like, I was just fucking hucking it. I knew they were there. I was just like throwing shit, just doing my best. And yeah, a little while later, I don't know what place I got at the competition, but
Second.
I got second at the competition.
You got second. You were in AM division, right?
I was in AM division.
Yeah, IMSD 1 year anniversary, 2010. We got the Jamie.
That's
Jamie
what's
pulled it up.
Good job, Jamie.
Second place,
Second
Anthony
place.
Combs.
So
Jeff got first,
Jeff, yeah,
and Blanco
boy.
got third.
yeah. Me and Blanco, always training together, always riding together, and then Jeff too, like, cause Jeff lived in Gilroy, but like when all of us would get together, we were like the young guns, dude. We were fucking just
Yeah.
always practicing.
It's funny because from an outside perspective, you guys didn't seem like the young goons.
Yeah,
It seemed like you know
you guys
Ed-
were just like there.
Yeah.
It just looked like all of you guys were just there.
Yeah.
Like,
Were you actually younger than them too, or were you guys all around the same age?
I'm younger than Ed. I'm younger than Matt. Not Montoya.
Spencer, Matt Reyes,
Reyes.
Slum.
Look, younger than them. Just like there's like, I feel like the caliber of riders that were like better were older. Like
Right.
when they came to San Jose, and then like when you guys got in the mix, you just fucked everything up. Like you're like the young guys like that are like better than the older dudes. But yeah, that's like how it was for a little while. But they saw me perform, I'm pretty sure. I got a message or a call from Destroy. And Destroy was like, yo, like, we're looking for someone to be on the team.
dang.
Word.
Oh, shit. I was like, fuck.
So at the time, it was between Unicorn Killer or
Yeah.
Grime.
Well, the thing is, Grime, it seems like wasn't on the table yet.
It wasn't, but there was whispers.
Oh,
There was
yeah.
talk. There was
Yeah.
talk. I had heard talk of the Grime wanting to pick me up, and I was just like, I'm going to put this on the back burner.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, guys, I don't know if I could make this decision right now. Could you give me a little while? And then they're like, cool. They're like, cool, yeah. And then, yeah, I got the official offer from the Grime, and I was just like ecstatic, bro. It felt like, I don't know, everything was opening up for me, and like,
Yeah.
I was gonna the fucking star that I wanted to be, you know?
That's literally like one of the most prestigious teams
Yeah.
of all time.
Dude,
like
yeah.
super tight knit
Yeah.
crew.
Yes.
And if you took that Destroy offer, I feel like your riding career would have turned out completely different.
It would have been different.
Different.
For sure. For sure.
Because I also feel like at the time, especially, Grime was kind of like the media powerhouse, you know? It was
Yeah.
like,
Yeah,
it was like,
100%.
you go on TTV,
Yeah.
the first video is a Grime video.
Yeah.
The second video is Wonka solo edit,
Yep.
you know? And it's like, it's
Yeah.
just like every single
It was-
person from Grime was
Yeah.
making the crazy
It was like
shit.
Grime and I-D.
Yeah.
Like they were just making the top quality content
And then,
for
you know,
NorCal.
like, Reyes became friends with them.
Yeah.
And then it was like,
Yeah.
now you
It
have
was crazy.
4 people making
Then-
Grime videos.
And then all the Gilroy boys
Yeah.
moved out to San Jose, right?
Yeah. Yeah. They moved into the area, and it was just like, dude, constant riding, bro.
How many days a week were you riding then?
Bro, every fucking day
That's
sometimes.
crazy.
Yeah, dude. And like, as a kid, like, I was not paying attention to injuries, man.
Yeah.
Like,
Of course.
if I had like a big ass bruise on my foot from bailing and just like slapping my feet on
Yeah.
the ground, I was still riding the next day, bro.
Yeah.
And like, if it was a trick that I had to learn, I was gonna do it.
You had that, like,
Yeah.
well, especially coming from like your scene seems like it was such the perfect like storm of
Mhm.
like, you know, you had the prestigious shop, you
Mhm.
had the scene to support it,
Yep.
and then you had people coming in to
Yeah.
do stuff because it was like, I think a lot of people weren't as fortunate because like down here we had like City Grounds, we
Mhm.
had like the workshop. There was a couple bike shops that would put out for the scene around
Right.
here. But
Yeah.
it's like.
They'd sponsor a few riders, but we had no we didn't have an
we didn't have an
I-D.
I-D,
Right.
where it was like,
Like they would throw competitions, sponsor all the riders,
Yeah.
have all the FGFS parts you could ever dream of
Yep.
in
Yep.
shop.
Fucking crazy, man. Yeah. I didn't know how good I had it.
None of us did.
I honestly,
Dude.
I thought that like bike shops outside of San Jose were doing that. I thought that like there was like a shop in New York.
Yeah.
I thought there was a shop out here. You know,
Yeah.
like kind of was, but like not on the level of I minus.
Dude,
No.
I remember walking
the
in
Mecca.
there and
Yeah.
it's just being like seeing break frames on the
Yeah.
wall of a
Yeah.
bike shop was like, I'm sitting there like, dude, I had to call my homie from Taiwan
Yeah.
who went and visited America to
Yeah.
buy me a frame from Break and bring it over. So my first charger
Yeah.
was literally bought in Taiwan.
What the?
It was hard. It was hard to get that
And
shit.
it was like to walk into the bike shop and it's chilling on the wall and
Yeah.
you can just pick whatever color you want it
Yeah.
to.
Yeah.
And I'm just sitting
all the
there, like,
colors,
standing there and
all
I'm
the
like,
options, all the handlebars
Mm-hmm.
in all the colors. Like, dude, even like the back then, City Grounds had like Gorilla Kilroys and
Yeah,
Leader
that's
Shadows
wild.
on the wall,
Yeah.
and it's just crazy to think about now.
Yeah.
In hindsight,
Real talk.
like a bike shop having a Gorilla Kilroy on the
I
wall.
wanted a gorilla so bad. I was watching Sean Coates edits when I was
Oh, yeah.
I was young. I was like, fuck, I want that bike so bad. That should be me.
Dude, Sean Coates and Mike Din had Gorilla Kilroys.
I know.
That was an
I'm still
that was an $800 frame.
Yes.
And both of those bikes were too big for both of those guys.
Yes. That's right.
Micro Din. They used to call him Micro Din. He looked tiny on that Kilroy. I still want one
I do too.
someday.
I watched Wonka give Mike Din a tattoo. It was a huge tattoo.
Oh shit!
And it was just at Ed's house in San Jose when he had a pad, and I think the tattoo was like fucking like this big or something.
Damn.
I was like, whew, like just
wild.
watching it. It took a while.
Was Ed an artist?
Yeah, it's an artist.
Okay, that seems seem like not really. I know.
What?
If I ever got a tattoo, it would be a Mike Schmidt tattoo, though.
From Mike Schmidt?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That boy gets down.
I love the way he draws.
Dude, he's a real fucking good artist.
Yeah, I just FaceTimed Slum yesterday, and he picks up, and he's just with Mike.
Yeah, they're rolling together.
So crazy.
They I think they're in. I'm actually gonna ride with them this weekend, or with Mike this weekend.
Word.
Yeah,
Dang,
Yeah.
he brought his bike?
I'm sure he left the bike.
Oh, at Slum?
Yeah, in the bay. So yeah, that's what we're gearing up to do. Before I came out here, like I talked to Mike, and yeah, that's what we're gonna do.
Sick, man.
Yeah.
Good guys.
Yeah,
So you're on Grime.
Mhm.
We get you finally get on the Grime team.
that's right.
Why did you never film an edit? What happened? Oh wait, actually before you answer that,
All right.
now that everything's said and done,
Mhm.
did you guys get paid? Was
From-
Grime paying you guys? Was IMISD paying you guys? Like, did you get money from Fixed Gear Freestyle?
Yes, it did.
Yeah.
Yes, it did.
Dang.
Going up to compete at Ride and Style, I-D gave me, I believe, $500. Somewhere around that.
Word.
That was my first like fixed gear money. I was
They're like, here, $500, go do a Superman.
I was like, what the hell? I don't think did I attempt the Superman at the first ride?
Oh, not the first one.
All right, yeah,
It was later.
yeah.
It was later.
But yeah, dude,
That's
I was
cool.
like $500.
That's good.
I'm gonna do a Superman the next one.
They gave you that just to compete or just to travel
Yeah,
or what?
Just to compete, bro. Like
That's-
after the competition was over, fucking this dude cuts a check. He's like, here. I was like,
Word?
I didn't know what it was. I thought it was a thank you card or something. Open, I was like, oh shit.
That's half the amount of money that the winner got.
Oh shit.
The winner's got $1,000 every year.
Maybe it wasn't 500. Maybe I don't know. Smooth.
It's-
My brain is smooth.
It's 500, bro. It's 500.
It's probably 500.
It's 500. I-D, they did.
They hooked you
treated
up.
their riders right. Yeah.
So Grime didn't pay riders.
No.
And I'm not saying that as a bad thing. I'm just
Yeah.
like curious because it's so like in the dark. We're so in the dark about like the behind the scenes.
But what they did, what Grime did, dude, they comped the trips. Like the
Sick.
trips that we went on,
Dang.
totally comped.
That's fire.
fucking like the
Shout out
hotel.
Shout out Joe Krills.
Yes, Joe Krill's fucking instrumental in getting us wherever we needed to go, whether it was Puerto Rico or coming down here or just like cross country. Joe Krills was like fucking instrumental. Mike, like just the team. We put in like what we had. Dude, I was still a kid too. Like I didn't have anything to put in but just riding. And I barely did that. I feel so bad about it. But whatever.
You replace your writing with hygiene stuff.
Yes. Whatever like personality came out on camera, like that's what I, gave, and I'm glad that that's out in the air and in the atmosphere. Yeah.
That's cool. So never filmed an edit. No edit. Having ass Combs over here.
Dude.
But dude, and then Shredwell 2 though. Shredwell 2 though.
Yeah.
You had tons of clips in Shredwell 2.
Yeah, baby.
The filming for that seemed like it was a great time.
It was so good. And it was some of those things where we're just like, look at that. Do that. You think you can do this? And like I'm gonna be honest, I was feeling myself on a lot of this stuff. And so there was like a wall ride that I did on this little shed. It was like a bank from a parking lot up to a shed. I think it was like even part of like someone did like a sick photo from it. But I like went up this bank and then I wall tapped the shed and then back into the bank.
Sick.
And dude, like that was, nobody prompted me to do it. I was just like, yo,
You were just
I'm
hungry
gonna do
for
this.
that.
Yeah.
You wanted that.
And then in the same area, there was like a gate where that bank was at. They're like, I'm gonna hop over this gate.
Oh,
and
yeah.
then, like over the bank too. And like, I think I landed flat to that.
Yeah, I think I remember that clip. It was like out of a parking lot.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yep. That was a big hop, bro.
Yeah. And it was just like, it's like one of those things where like when I did it, like I wasn't really thinking about like the landing or anything like that. But like when I think about it now, like I can hear the wind going back. I was cooking, bro. I was like, I need to land this shit.
Yeah, you had to cook for something like that.
Yeah.
Dude, I think you had the highest hops in fixed gear. Straight up. It was either you or Joe. Or Tom. Or Tom.
Oh, Tom. Yeah. Tom did this. I don't know if it was a bump jump or not. I still, to this day, it bothers me. But he like hops up on a windowsill to like a
I know exactly what you're talking about.
It's like nighttime.
It was in Big Money.
Yeah,
Big
dude.
Money. I think he bump jumped. I think he bump jumped that little curb. Yeah.
I was like, yo.
It was to wall ride, right?
Yeah. It's like a lift to a window, and I was like, oh my god, this dude hops higher than anybody. Like he should be in movies, like for sure. Yeah.
That's why he got the premium rush roll.
Yeah, exactly.
But I still think about that, like your wheel talk edit with Devon.
Yeah.
Like you hopped over that rail with like the signs on it.
Yep.
That was a fucking high ass hop,
and
dude.
like I tucked too, because like there's a bar up top. I was like, if I get to,
like,
but I was far.
What made you look at that and like, yeah, I want to do that?
It was that gap.
Yeah.
That
between
gap
the signs.
the two signs. I was like, dude. I put my bike up to it. I was like, cranks will clear it.
Yeah.
I was like, let's go. And then I just fucking lined up, went up to it. And it's funny because it's a really quick clip. I think they show it twice or something.
Yeah.
But it was a quick thing that I did.
It was quicker than, it should have been.
Dude, like, I don't have lines. I just do one thing.
Nah, you could.
My edits.
You
I
could.
do one thing, bro. Yeah.
Dude, I still think about your Grime bike check video. Where you're at the Red Park.
Yep.
What's that park
In
called?
San Jose, it's called Mayfair.
And you do like, you hop on the ledge, you do like a nollie 3 kind of.
Yeah.
Or like a Pokemon 3. I don't know which one it is.
Shout out Chris Fonseca, bro.
Yeah. And then you do something else, but then you do the fat bar spin over the bank to bank.
Yeah.
That was a good bar spin, bro.
Dude,
that's a line.
It was very smooth. Yes. Yeah. Oh, that was a line. You're right.
We got one.
I got one. I got one in the history books.
So when you got put on Grime, do you remember how old you were? Like, were you still in high school at this time, or were you just graduated?
Fresh out of high school.
Nice.
I started going to community college too. I was like, I'm out of high school. I'm gonna start college, and then they were like, "Bro, we're going to Puerto Rico. What are you doing?" I was like, "For sure." Like,
so you were 18 when you went to Puerto Rico?
Yeah.
That trip looked wild.
That trip was so wild, bro.
That trip looked crazy, bro.
It was so wild, bro.
Yeah, Rat Pack filmed it all.
Yep.
Lucas. I just saw him recently.
Dude,
shout out Lucas.
I saw that. Shout out Lucas. That's my boy.
Lucas is sick. Is there any stories you can tell us from that trip?
Yeah, the iguana story. There was iguanas everywhere.
Yeah.
Dude, fucking
That's
woke
crazy.
up. We were at our hotel, and then there was like an iguana just in the hallway. And I was like,
wow.
I was like, fuck yeah, I'm gonna grab this motherfucker. So like, Mike's up too, and Christian Hamrick was there. Fucking
Hambone.
Shout out Hambone. We chased this guy, and he scurries like next to the pool, and dude, I didn't know these guys like iguanas swim. They really swim. So we get the pool net, and then
you really wanted this iguana.
Yeah. And I got him. And then like we're just like walking around with this iguana, and then like we go to the beach, and I have this iguana. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna release this guy, and tell me why I thought he was gonna run back like towards like inland.
Yeah.
He runs into the ocean.
Oh shit.
And then the waves are like taking him out, like, like spiraling. I was like, oh shit, this fool's gonna die in here. But yeah, I'm pretty sure he was okay. We didn't watch. We were like, oh, fuck.
You just looked away.
Single-handedly murdered an iguana that day.
You made him want to kill himself.
Oh no.
Damn iguanas.
Iguana. Yeah,
That's
that
funny.
motherfucker was huge. He was like, fuck, like this big.
Was that the trip that Mike had the whole knee situation happen?
Mike's knee. I think it was like, maybe it was his shoulder or was it his knee? Dude, that guy would get beat up.
Yeah.
And he would still ride.
Yeah.
Fuck.
That's probably why he can't ride anymore.
He can. He's gonna. I'll show you this weekend. This
Nice.
weekend, folks. Nah, but
Tune in.
Yeah, that was sick. Another thing that happened in Puerto Rico. Just there are these alcoholic beverages called gasolina, and dude, they came in a fucking Kool-Aid pouch. And dude, like 4 of those leave you flat. Not even flat, dude. It's so humid out there, so you're just sweating it out constantly.
No,
You're just drinking gasolina. And you're like, "Además gasolina." You're just drinking those. It's like sangria. And yeah, those were getting us through the day. Just
That was your hydration?
Yeah, that was our hydration. And we had like Subway cards that were like packed. So we were just eating Subway every day.
Nice. You got that quality Puerto Rican
Subway,
local
bro.
food.
Eat fresh, baby. We were like,
You got the pouch in one hand and you got the fucking footlong in the other.
Yeah.
And you're like,
you're holding the fucking sub from the top and everything's falling out the bottom. Yeah.
you put your straw in the fucking sandwich and you're biting.
You guys are all fucked
Sweaty
up.
ass sandwiches, dude. It was so humid out there. Yeah.
Was it more humid than Thailand?
Bro, I'm gonna say yes.
Wow.
I don't know.
crazy.
Maybe it's like they're the same. They're the same.
Same but different.
It's weird because Thailand and Puerto Rico, they're not always humid. Sometimes it's raining, so like you can't really tell. You can't tell how humid it is.
It's so humid, the water's coming from the sky.
Yeah,
That's
it's like
crazy.
water's forming midair, like you're walking through it, and it's
Word.
just like the Matrix or some shit, dude. Fucking humid.
Yeah.
Loved it though. Every moment.
Yeah, you guys. It seemed like you guys did a lot more partying than riding.
Well, in the Puerto Rico trip.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'd say we did. I mean, like we would ride our bikes to get from party to party, but but like when the Fíjate, the competition actually came around.
That was a competition, not just
Yeah.
a demo.
Dude, it was it. It was. I think they called it a comp, dude.
Who won?
I think I
Did you win?
think I was the guy. Cause I did this fucking sick stall, like feeble stall, to like 3 out or 2.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And
It was like
That
the
was-
bank up, right?
yeah, that shit was hype, bro.
That was looked big.
That was fucking huge, bro. It was at least like bike height, bro, from bar to bottom of tire, bro. Like I fucking got up that shit. And then just
Yeah.
270 out, back into the bank.
Beautiful
Boom.
270.
Yeah.
That
That's
and then
fun.
you were on the like. It looked like the extra small Grime Ghost or something.
That's right. That's what I was on. Yep.
That frame looked too small for almost anyone.
Yeah, and honestly, it was. I lost my bar spins kind of with that.
It's you lose it in your legs.
Yeah.
The,
Because it would
the
tip
top
forward.
tube is like so short on
Yeah.
that bike too.
But my hops, oh my god, that's
Oh, yeah.
where I had my hops, bro.
Because
Like,
the bike is so
Yeah, I was on a fucking DJ frame, you know, like a fucking. I was hopping high on that one for sure.
Yeah, that's sick. Did you like the Ghost or the Goat more?
The goat.
Goat.
It's the reason why I searched for a goat. and got
Right.
one. Yeah.
Right, because you bought one after you got rid of all. Did you get rid of all your
Dude,
bikes?
these bikes were in rotation, so if I had a frame, and then it was time to swap out to the new frame. They're like, all right, let's get your old frame. So I would pass it off to Mike or pass it off to someone who was Flo. Like there was like Gabe. who was
Alcantara.
Flo. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who else was out there? Just like we would give our frames, like we would pass them down to people who either like had a cracked frame who was in the scene,
Word.
one of the boys. But yeah, we would get the new one, and that's just how it pretty much went.
That's cool. It's kind of like supports the scene, supports the local scene.
Yep.
Gets it through. It's sad that you don't have any like old ones though.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, when Grime kind of disbanded though, like what happened to your ghosts?
My ghosts?
Yeah, or
Fuck.
one? Did you only have one?
I had one ghost, and I think it was cracked.
Oh.
So I think I still ended up selling it. Got a Capone though.
Oh
I got
yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I forgot about the Capone. It was like blue and green.
The baby blue one, right?
It was. I had a baby blue one. I think I either broke that one. Something happened to it. I either broke that one or ended up passing it off just as we do because I got another one that was raw.
Damn.
The raw Capone was one of the best feeling bikes that I had because I had it set up to where it was really light, and I was throwing bar spins so quick on that, running 4 pegs, just like trying to be Steven Jensen, like with technical tricks and such. Oops. Off track.
Yeah.
Back on track. All right. Yeah, I was like feeling really good on that bike, and then the Japan trip came up, and that was not gonna be like a fixed gear freestyle trip, but I ended up doing a bunny hop competition out there in Japan.
Oh shit.
Yeah. And that was
Did
sick.
you brought your bike out there?
No, I used someone else's bike. I forgot whose. It was in Fukuoka, and I got first.
Yo.
And I was going up against a BMX rider.
Oh shit.
That was the last two. It was me and some BMX rider, and we were just fucking going at it. Like it took us so many tries, but I finally got it. I got the last like.
That's so
pop.
sick.
Yeah.
That's
That's
cool.
good.
So what was the frame you were riding in Thailand? It was like blue and green, I think. It's like a little bigger than a.
Yeah, I think
ghost?
that was a ghost. That was a large ghost.
Oh, got it.
Mm-hmm.
Because that was when
No, that was the Capone. Because
nice.
I painted it to look like Devon's ghost. He had a
Right.
large ghost,
right.
and so it didn't look like I changed bikes because like the paint job was the same.
Damn.
Yeah, that was a sly one. I didn't
Yeah.
realize you changed bikes there.
Yep.
What was your favorite color of your Grime bikes?
Favorite color of the Grime bikes?
Because my personal favorite was the fucking New York Knicks collab, like the purple and orange.
Dude,
You've never
wait,
seen this?
Wait, that sounds super familiar. Was it like a candy purple?
Yeah, it was candy purple and orange.
Ooh.
I don't even think I've seen this. You gotta send me a picture.
I found it on Yahoo, like Yahoo auctions.
I think I've seen
Brand new.
that. What?
And it was a small goat.
And you didn't get it?
The shipping was $2,500.
Oh my god.
And
That's why you didn't get it.
okay, and so you don't know about this. So I talked to Mike about it. I sent it to Mike, and I was
Mhm.
like, "Yo, what is this thing?" And he's
Mhm.
like, "So when I got injured in Japan,
Mm-hmm.
this is what we used to pay for like him taking me to the hospital."
Yeah.
So
Fuck.
they had like 10 or 11 of like that colorway,
Yeah.
but it was only in Japan.
Holy shit.
And I was like, so like this is legit? And he's
Mhm.
like, yeah, you should buy it if you have that kind of money. And I was like, I clicked on the shipping and I was like, I don't know.
Ain't nobody got that kind of money.
Yeah. Dude, fuck. Yeah. I think that would be my favorite color if I've seen it. But honestly, the green. That fucking green was fucking so nice. And just like from a distance, like, or even seeing it in edits,
You knew.
you knew.
And that
But like you get up close to that motherfucker, you're like, ooh, this is candy? Like, what is this? You're like looking at it and it's like, oh, that's that real grime. Like, looked like it came out of a toxic waste barrel, bro.
Are we talking about the yellow or the? I don't.
green.
the yellow, it's like neon green.
The
Oh,
green,
is it-
like
it's
the
kinda-
Yomeng and the
Oh, that
That
one.
green,
That
yeah.
one. Nice. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good green.
Love that green.
So, Grime, Shredwell 2 happens.
Shredwell 2 happens.
How was filming for that? Like, were there any stories from that trip? Because you went to LA,
Yeah.
right? And then you've spent a lot of time filming just around home.
Mm-hmm.
LA trip, anything cool?
Dude.
Anything, dude?
Got
Also,
my first tattoo, like, while filming that.
you guys went to LA, and I feel like you guys didn't hit up any of the SoCal riders.
Maybe the beef was going on.
Oh, that's
Remember the
true.
beef?
That's true.
Yeah.
Fixie Factory Grime Beef.
Yeah, dude. I
That's-
think that was going on.
That was definitely happening at that time.
And honestly, I still don't know the full story. Maybe I might ask one of these dudes, but like,
Ask Mike when you see him
all right, I'll
this
ask
weekend.
Mike.
I don't even know if he remembers.
All right, yeah.
You know what? I think at the end of the day, what it was is just Corey and Matt and Congo being immature online.
Oh shit!
I think that's what it really was. They were just trolling.
Damn, that's so funny because like, I would have loved to see them. I fucking love these guys to death.
Yeah.
I love Matt. I love Corey. I fucking love Congo. Congo, like I keep in touch with him. Like we'll talk about hardcore shows and shit like that.
I didn't know you're into that.
Yeah, a little bit. You know, I get into it.
Him and Jacob always go.
Yeah. Yeah. But like, as far as like not hitting people up, like honestly, I was like so disconnected.
I mean, that wasn't part of your.
Yeah.
You were just there for the ride.
I was there, bro. I was just floating.
You killed LA though.
Thank you, man.
You guys rode a lot of good spots and tore it up.
That was fun. That was so much fun. I think that was what it was for me. Is just I was focused on like, you know, getting some good content in there, like getting some good tricks, putting them down, but mostly the fun. But a story is like, I got my first tattoo. I was worried about like not showing my mom, so I put it like right above my knee. It's 2 axes. Like it was part of like one of the Grime sticker packs. Like I chose like that artwork, and I was like, yeah, put it through. This dude came through to our hotel, and it was just like fucking giving everybody tattoos, and I was just like, yeah, I want this. And that's another thing I didn't pay for. Like,
nice.
Dude, they give us everything. That same night, I heard like a bang and then like some rumbling, and like I leave the hotel room, and I look like up the street, and we're on a hill. I look up the street, I look down the street. There's a dumpster just rolling down the middle of the street. I was like, what the fuck is going on out here?
It's just fucking up all the cars.
Dude, there was like, the street was kind of empty, but there was cars coming. I didn't stick around to see like what the fuck happened, but that thing was cooking,
just
bro. Like started,
moving.
yeah, bro. And it was like, I don't know, you know, a dumpster.
Yeah.
There's like a flat side, and it was like on the flat side rolling down, bro. Like bulldozer. That's one story.
It seemed like the Camp Full of Youth Seattle trip was like where
shenanigans.
Yeah, where the shit really went down, bro.
You were like the troublemaker, bro.
Babyface Bandit.
Yeah,
bro.
Babyface Bandit.
Was Jacob on that trip?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, he was the troublemaker. If he's on any trip, he's the troublemaker. If you're gonna wake up and there's gonna be a dildo in your face, it's because of Jacob. Jacob is the troublemaker.
But didn't Mike piss in JD's mouth though?
Is that real?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Mike pissed in JD's mouth on that trip,
like
bro.
I was hearing that, but I wasn't believing it.
Apparently he was drunk. He didn't remember it happening.
Oh my god! Wait.
And then Mike bought him breakfast to make up for it in the morning. JD,
no.
Mike's
I
like,
I remember that.
Mike's like, bro, I brought. He's like, JD was like pissed about it, and Mike's like, bro, I brought you breakfast. I don't have money. He's like, you bought me $5 Denny's. You bought me $5 Denny's.
Yo, I remember that now. Holy shit.
Yeah, that looked like such a funny trip to be on. And then they covered you in stickers.
Yeah. I got wrapped like a mummy. I think I was passed out. I think I was like at Steven Jensen's house. Yeah,
dude, there were names on that trip, bro.
Yeah.
Slum.
Yeah.
Steven.
Yep.
Jacob.
Yep.
You. Devon. Mike Schmidt.
Yeah.
Ed Wonka.
Yeah.
That's JD. And like you guys also met up with like Tyler, Jacob.
Yeah, dude, Tyler. Oh my god.
Yeah.
On that trip,
he did that foot plant 180.
I told you this story, bro.
Which one?
Yeah, the foot plant.
Oh
180.
yeah.
Just like goes
insane. That's still one of the craziest tricks that's ever been done on like a fixed gear.
Yeah. Yeah, dude.
He did it perfect too.
Yeah. Like honestly, like he was. I don't know if the sun was behind him, but I saw his aura. I saw wings come out of his back.
Homie has the goggle and he's like, his power level.
He was flying. He was straight up flying.
Yeah, dude. And it just looked like he'd done it 1,000,000 times. It was just like so clean. I was like, what the fuck is this? He just did this? He's an alien.
Yeah.
And he's the nicest guy ever.
I love Tyler.
Wouldn't know he was such a savage on a bike, bro.
I know, right? And then you danced up on that girl with the sign.
Oh yeah. I had the speaker.
Yeah. With the boombox.
Yeah.
Is there anything else that went down that maybe wasn't on camera?
Fuck, dude.
Or what was your favorite part of that trip? Were you injured?
I think I was injured that trip.
Yeah.
I don't have clips, like a lot of clips on that trip, huh?
Not a ton.
Yeah, I was fucked up. It was probably from when I broke my pinky.
Mm.
So I was working on a solo edit, actually. I was working on a solo edit, and there's this kid, Chums, and I did this huge bar spin off of a loading dock. I fucking landed that shit.
Yeah?
I landed it, and the camera wasn't rolling.
That's fucked up. Whose fault was it?
Chums.
Fuck. Not shout out Chum.
Shout down Chums.
Shout out.
Shout down Chums. But yeah, he was like, "Do you got it again?" I was like, "Dude, I'll fucking do it again."
That's
but
fucked up.
I don't want to. And that's when that famous clip, or like not famous. But
Your
like,
bike flies forward.
Yeah, and my hand like goes through the wheel and like fucking just gets mangled. I was really fucked up after that. And then going on that trip, like they're egging me on to do stuff, and I was just like, I fucking can't.
Yeah.
I cannot. And so the hijinks ensued. I fucking was like, let me get this boombox. I see this girl. She's like in the middle of nowhere. I'm like playing a song. She's like laughing. I'm just like, it's just like dancing. And then I do something that'll get me canceled. So yeah. If you're seeing this, like the girl who was at that truck stop or not gas station in Seattle or Arizona, wherever the fuck we were, I'm sorry. I don't mean to offend anyone.
I'll overlay.
I'm just kidding. I don't fucking apologize for that shit. That shit was fun as fuck, bro. That shit was funny.
I apologize for fucking nothing.
Absolutely nothing.
That was
Do nothing.
such an iconic clip.
Yeah.
And like, it seemed like you guys, the Chrome van.
Yeah.
Seemed like a hot, sweaty.
Oh my god.
Fucking cesspool.
Yeah.
Low key.
It was. There was diseases in there for sure.
Anybody
Jacob.
anybody ever fucking the Chrome van?
I don't think so.
That's good.
I don't think so.
I'm happy to hear that.
Too gnarly.
Maybe
even for
actually probably probably dude fucking I think Mike and Jacob used to be the horniest people on earth, so I wouldn't put it past them to have fucked in the
Low key,
Chrome van.
JD too.
JD, yeah, he was a horny bastard. Yeah, Jacob was the biggest player ever. I was like, holy fuck, he's knocking anything down that looks good. Like, we would see a girl, Jacob already hit that. I was like, holy fuck, bro, you work so fast. This is back in the day. I'm pretty sure. Well, yeah, he has his kids and his wife now.
Yeah.
Back in the day, that dude was like smooth as silk. He would just fucking walk in a room, like you would see the women's eyes just right on attached to him. And then Mike was like sneaky too. Like he would already like have his arm around something. Be like, whoa, fuck. So you see me and I'm like dancing on a girl, but that's not how it was, bro. They were the dudes.
That's deceiving because you seem like the smooth one.
I seemed baby smooth, but I was just adolescent, bro. Just
Babyface bandit.
Babyface bandit. So those dudes were the fucking smoothest. And yeah, like
I'm writing, I'm fucking bitches.
Yeah, fucking bitches really just lying on camera.
Yes, dude.
Oh fuck.
JBall, take notes. We need to write this stuff down.
Yeah, we need to lie more.
Bro, yes, lie, dude. No one's gonna
No one will heat check
no
you.
one's gonna fact check you, bro. Like,
Yeah, of course not.
you could say you did a fucking 720 off of El Toro. They're not gonna be able to.
Fuck, it wasn't on film though.
Yeah.
Why do you
It wasn't
think
on
I film on VX, bro? Come on.
Ah,
dude,
tape
the
got lost.
Bro, the
Tape,
tape,
Bro,
bro.
shit.
I had to film my brother's wedding. And fucking went over it.
Ah, shit. So, then that was 2013, I'm pretty sure. 2012, maybe. That trip. And then Grime disbanded. What happened to Grime?
Fuck. Grime disbanded. I don't know the full story. I know there were internal disagreements. Ended up still rocking with Turf.
Turf, yeah.
And Ed was on board. Devon at the time was still on board too. And
Yeah, I mean, pretty much everyone transferred over.
Yeah. I think it was just like I honestly don't know the full thing about it, but
You guys kind of got left in the dark. It was like, Grime's done.
yeah. And it was like, it was slow goings for a while too, so it was just like, we kind of knew like things were like slowing down, but we didn't know it was going to be like that.
Yeah, that makes sense. And then at this time, do you all have jobs outside of this, or is just
Pretty
biking?
much. Yeah, a lot of us had jobs. I did. Devon did.
What were you doing?
We were both working at Whole Foods.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, that's dope.
Working at the same Whole Foods, and then actually when that disbanded, I think he was already in SF. I think Devon was in SF at the time, and he was working out there. And then, yeah, I think I was probably still San Jose.
Yeah.
Just like scraping by, you know.
Yeah, just doing what you can, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then Turf came up, and Turf was cool. You had a lot of Word is Bond clips.
Mm-hmm.
Word is Bond was cool. Coast to Ghost tour.
Coast to Ghost tour. That show was so much fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where it seemed like there were like only New York clips. I feel like
I know it seems like that, but we were riding in Cleveland. We rode in shit, man.
You guys were with Christian Hamrick, and I'm pretty sure he was from
The Midwest.
Yeah.
Fucking Oklahoma City.
Yeah.
Dang, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Kansas. Is that where or
Missouri.
Oklahoma? I don't know. The Midwest gets so blurry to me.
Yeah. No, he was in Kansas City, Missouri. I said Oklahoma City.
That's
Kansas
the
City,
same thing.
Yeah, it's real blurry. But yeah, story from there. I don't smoke weed a lot.
Yeah.
Not often. And we went to Hamrick's house.
Big weed den.
The weed den. The weed cave.
The weed cave. Fucking. we were with.
I just want to say that was a random ass crew that you guys had. You had like Ricardo Lino.
Yep.
You had Nasty and Marco.
Mm-hmm.
You had Christian Hamrick.
Yep. Jason Sellers was there.
Jason Sellers,
the photographer.
Yep. Jason Sellers is cool as shit. I love that guy.
He's so dope. He's a really dope guy.
And then you, how the fuck did you get in there that mix?
I don't know. They asked me to go. I went. I was like,
stood there. Yeah.
No.
Were you in New York at the time? Like,
Yeah. Well, I made my way out to New York.
Oh, word.
Yeah, I got out to New York. I had my bike. I remember like taking my bike out there, and then we packed the RV, and then we just started going places and filming.
Cool. A lot of good footage from that trip.
Yeah, it was fun, dude. Yeah, I got closer to Nasty and Marco. That shit was hella funny.
Yeah.
We were like making up songs. I forgot, like, I have it on like an old iPhone, but we were just like so excited to get to
SF?
no, Thunderkill. What's his name?
Charles Schoen.
Dude, we were so excited to get to his house because like we were gonna take a shower there,
Yeah.
and like, dude, like, and it was me, Nasty, and Marco, and we're like super clean, like just like chanting this, and we're just hella happy. Back to Hamrick's house though.
Yeah.
Holy shit. They passed me a joint. They were like, smoke this, and I'm like, I don't want to smoke. I smoked.
How old were you?
Dude, I don't know. I fucking know.
You had to be like
I was in my 20s.
21, maybe 22.
Yeah. I was in my 20s. Took a hit, and dude, fucking, I just got real paranoid.
Oh, shit.
I saw Jason, and I saw Nasty and Marco, and I was like, World War III.
Oh,
It's World War III. These guys are spies.
Oh my
I was like, I need to get the fuck out of here. These are the sickest people. I love these guys, and like, I smoked weed and thought they were spies. And then they try to give me a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and like I'm eating it, and peanut butter's hella thick. I'm like,
You just got the cotton on.
and I'm like, yo, they fucking laced this peanut butter and jelly.
You took one and you got paranoid.
Oh man,
rough.
Great.
And then there's this girl that was over there. I forgot her name. And they were like, dude, she's feeling you, dude. Go for it. And I was like, no. Like, I'm fucking scared of everything right now. What the hell?
Damn, bro. Dropping the ball.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. Yeah.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
And then, so we're actually at about time right now.
Okay.
But the last question I want to ask you is, what's your relationship with Fixed Gear now?
My relationship with Fixed
Are you
Gear
still
now?
riding? Are you still
Yes.
keeping up? What's the deal?
I was telling you before, I ride a Mercer Kilo TT. like,
Such a
every
classy
day.
build.
Yeah, and it's just like to and from school. And yeah, I still have my goat. It's all set up.
Nice.
I'm on summer vacation right now, so don't be surprised if you see me,
Big Combs Clips inbound.
Maybe so. I'm gonna be riding with Mike, so we'll see what's happening.
Nice.
You still got time, bro. Solo edit.
Dude, yeah.
Yo,
Solo
first
edit.
solo edit,
First
2024.
solo edit,
Oh,
bro.
Fuck, that would be sick.
That'd be cool.
Boopy's still riding. How old is he?
30.
I got time, baby.
Yeah, you got time. How old are you now?
Time. I'm 31.
You got plenty of time. You're in your prime, bro.
Golden years. Golden years.
You know?
It's time, bro. It's time for you to drop your solo edit.
All right, I'll drop the solo edit.
All right.
You gotta prove it to pizza.
I gotta prove it to
You-
pizza.
You got to get it
Your
done
edit
before pizza.
before
Dude,
pizzas,
what's
bro.
the prize? What do I get?
You
I gotta get that gumball tire.
Damn,
bro.
you get-
Yeah, we go to the dump.
We go to
Yeah,
the
we
dump.
go to the dump
SMC
and
goes
make
to the
pizza.
dump.
Make pizza. Fucking find that shit.
Yeah. So there's more things I want to ask you about. We're
For
gonna
sure.
get to that in the bonus episode.
Okay.
Like Thailand, we had a lot of fun in Thailand,
Oh, yeah.
and then you stayed even longer than me.
Yeah, that's
so you
right.
got some shit to talk
Oh
about.
my god, yes.
And then there's some cancelable things I want to ask him about. So that's in patreon.com/suckmycog. This has been Off Track with Anthony Combs, the one and only. Any shout outs on your way out?
Dude, shout out to I don't know. Shout out to you. Shout out to you for doing this for so long. What's your threshold for compliments right now, man? I hope it's high.
Small, bro.
Well, you gave me the sickest intro, so I want to say shout out to JBall for, keeping up with everything fixed gear and like getting me on the show and interviewing everyone that you've interviewed so far and like still being a phenomenal writer on top of everything.
Thanks, man.
And just like keeping this thing going, bro. You're doing a huge part and it makes me happy to be in the scene as well. So yeah, thank you. Shout out to JBall.
Yo. That's too nice.
Shout out Deacon
I'm
too.
Hey,
blushing.
thanks, bro. It's fine.
Deacon's the best. All right. Catch us in the bonus episode, After Hours, Patreon. See you there.
It's been Off Track. Good to see you guys.